Hey.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We look at this Browns defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency. Even both, they definitely need some help in the secondary.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The Texans had 8-6 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Big Ace.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. It's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more. And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one. Hey, I think he's locked in. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You can look at this Browns defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run. Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks. And he's taking it right down Broadway. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
Here now, 2nd and 4. It's Eckler again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Hey.
Murray now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Swim.
Murray looking to change the play here. Eckler is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal.
Big Ace, Big Ace. Come back, come back.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Trouble, 38. Fight, 97. Ready?
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Come on, set. Roll, 52.
Here's Lance. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
Right. Watch out now, 50 Ready.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Lance to throw on second down here. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. From the gun on third down, Lance. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. In motion right, that's Wilson. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, Ace! Let's go!
Here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
In motion right is Wilson. Murray now on first down.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Omaha. Hey.
Murray now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is indeed good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
Lance looking to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Slot man moves right.
Lance looks to throw again.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
A final shot before half for Lance.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Now Bolden on the return.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Texans' 45-yard line.
Now Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Sheds off the tackle. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Murray changing the play. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Green, green, green. Omaha, Omaha. Big X open, Big X open. Green, green, green. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They run over center with Mitchell. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 6.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Browns. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7.
Next to score, Texans 14, Browns 7. Jake Elliott set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line.
A 9-yard loss.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 12-yard line.
Come back. Coach. Big Ace open.
On play action, it's Murray. Take it in left side, it's Wilson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
3rd and 4. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the screen, this is Eckler. Room past the 35. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 79 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Big Ace. Hey.
Throwing now is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Shift.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
An audible here to get a new look.
Easy. Hey. Ace.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Houston. Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown of the year.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good.
And it's now 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And Lance now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Lance now on first down.
Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Lance. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, you! Watch it, stick! Ready?
And Lance going to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
On play action, Lance.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Once more, here's Eckler. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Eckler, they run left side. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Houston, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And